Good morning and welcome to day 9 of walking from Mexico to Canada along the Pacific Crest Trail. My name is Brian and I am hiking 2,650 miles to raise money for Combat Stress, a charity that focuses on our military veterans, in particular their mental health. Today I am walking to Paradise Valley Cafe, which is 9.5 miles ahead of me. From there, I'm hoping to get a hitch into Idlewild because I'm going to take a Nero and a Zero. I'm doing this because next I have Santa Cinto ahead of me, which is over 10,000 feet high. For those of you that don't know what Neros and Zeros are, a Nero is a near zero day. So I am heading to town today, but I am doing some miles, so that's a Nero. And tomorrow I'll be taking a complete day off, so there'll be no trail miles, so that's a 0 day. Because the heat wave has been kicking our asses out here on trail and I've been pushing it pretty hard. Because Santa Cinto's quite a big ascent, I feel like my body needs a little bit of a rest, recharge before I hit that. Right, let's get down to Paradise Valley Cafe and get a nice lunch. There's one of those nice cactus flowers all closed up from last night. It should start to open up once it gets warmer. Although it is very overcast today, just like it was last night. I can definitely feel the temperature change. I am hoping that that is the heat wave over. And then we can get back to doing some decent miles and not have to carry so much goddamn water. By now you've heard me talk about water a lot, an awful lot, and there's a reason for that. They say most of the trail is just thinking about water. For the desert phase, it's looking at where your next water cache is, how far can you push to the next one. All these different factors lead into it. Made a bit worse with the fact that they've had a dry winter and the heat wave. So all the natural sources were pretty much dried up, so if it wasn't for the trail angels dropping off the water caches, we wouldn't be able to make this. We'd have to do much larger water carries. I've pretty much got my water consumption down, so that helps me, so I don't have to carry as much water. But as I move into this next section, as I'm climbing Santa Cinto, water shouldn't be as much of an issue as it been for this part of the desert. That won't be the same once I come out of the high desert and move down low again. But we're back to the same old problem of where am I going to get my next water supply. As I get ready to move into the Sierras, it's now no longer about where's my next water supply, how much water am I going to carry. It's how am I going to get across the water? How am I going to get across these river crossings? That's what the dangers are going to be once I move into the Sierras. And then the theme of water continues into Oregon and into Washington. Difference is, in Washington, it's more about the water coming from the sky, hit me on my head, the wet stuff. So, it's all part of it. Looming way in the distance is Mount Santa Jacinto. That is what I have to climb after I've had my Nero and Zero. It'll be a hell of a climb. The summit is not officially on the PCT, you have to come off and do a side quest to get to it. But since it's so close, I might as well go and do the summit. But that is what awaits me. Little group of ants here. Love ants, they are so cool. They're just cutting across the trail, doing their thing. I'm now just coming up on the highway, so the PCT continues on from here. I will be heading down the highway to PVC to have some lunch and get a lift into Idlewild. So I have done 9.5 miles this morning. So I'm going to stop the clock because the miles to Paradise Cafe will not count as PCT miles, and I'll just walk down the highway. Heading into PVC. There's some hiker trash here. Could not have timed this any better if I tried. I've just finished my breakfast and I've got a lift to Idlewild.
That one girl, we followed her, Dixie.
Dixie, yes. Yeah, I've seen her videos. She's good.
She's wild, and she did all three, I think.
Yeah, she's a triple crowner.
Crazy. Called Vasquez Rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, and then from
Oh yeah,
there,
Vasquez Rocks, yeah.
you could take
highlight for me.
There's a bunch of restaurants right.
They say that the trail provides, it certainly does. The minute I finished my breakfast at PVC, there was a vehicle coming in asking if anyone wanted to ride into Idlewild, so I jumped straight on that. So for the couple that drove me in, thank you for that. Once I got here, got my hotel, was able to check in early, and they also did my laundry. So within being in town for maybe hour and a half, 2 hours, I have clean clothing again, and I'm now going to go out and see what I can see around town. So the inn also has hiker box in here. Let's just have a quick brief and see what people have left behind. Good morning and welcome to day 10 of walking from Mexico to Canada along the Pacific Crest Trail. So today is a 0 day, so I'm still in Idlewild. I'm going to start going around and doing my chores that I need to do before I head back out on the trail tomorrow. So I still need to get my resupply sorted. My washing, all that's kind of done, but I need to go out there, get my food, and I've worked out my plan for getting over Santa Jacinto, so I'm more than likely going to do it in between 4 and 5 days, and I'll resupply once I get over the other side. You've got the market down there, it's quite good. A lot of stuff you need in there. Everything's just in this area. You've got a pharmacy. You've also got the post office just up here. So pretty much everything's just down from the Idlewild Inn. And there's also a good pizza place and pub down here as well. This is my resupply for the next 5 days for getting over Mount Santa Jacinto. Now it might take me 4 days to go over, but I think having an extra day is beneficial. Oh, here is the mayor. I actually get to meet him. Is this the town mayor, is it?
I'm sorry?
Is this the mayor?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. Hiya, pal.
Thank you. You're very welcome. Thanks for saying hi to him.
Hello, pal. I've got a golden retriever at home.
Nice.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. You are such a handsome boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Good boy. Max, focus right here. Adorable.
Yes, he's such a handsome boy. So I'm nearing the end of my Nero and Zero day. Tomorrow I'll be hitting the trail again and heading up San Jacinto and getting up and over the top of that. So thanks for watching, and if you're enjoying the videos, please like, share and subscribe and help out combat stress. Even a little bit helps. And I'll see you back on the trail.